Now we will discuss loss of biodiversity. The biological wealth of our planet has been declining rapidly because of the human activities. The colonization of tropical Pacific islands by humans is said to have led to the extinction of more than 2,000 species of native birds. IUCN, that is International Union of Conservation of Nature, proposed Red List or the Red Book in the year 2004, and its headquarters is in UK. This Red Book, which was published or documented in the 2004, proposed that the extinction of 784 species, including 338 vertebrates and 359 invertebrates and 87 plants in the last 500 years. Actually, this Red Book enlists various organisms under different categories, and the categories are extinct, extinct in wild, critically endangered, endangered, vulnerable, threatened, and rare. What is extinct? Extinct means the species is extinct, is no more. Extinct in wild means in natural habitat the organism has become extinct, but only a few are conserved in a particular region, say for example zoo. Critically endangered means the organisms are not extinct, but if the care is not taken, precautions are not taken, then these organisms will become extinct in near future. Endangered means that the organisms should be taken care of, or they will enter into the category of critically endangered. Vulnerable means that the number of organisms are very less, and if there is variation or adverse situation develop in the environment, then they will become extinct. That is, that organisms are not stable in that particular environment. So if there is change in the environment, abrupt change in the environment, then they will become extinct. Then the threatened, that is, the numbers are very less and care should be taken, or else they will become endangered. Now the next category is rare. Rare means the number is very less and they are present only in a particular area. Say for example, kangaroo or the marsupial in Australia. So if there is a change in the environment or the climate of that Australia, and if it becomes responsible for the extinction of kangaroo, then there will be no more kangaroo in this world. So this IUCN in the year 2004 red listed some organisms like dodo, that is the flightless birds, now has become extinct from the Mauritius. Quagga, which was similar to zebra and were found in Africa, now become extinct. Thylacine, which were present in Australia and look like wolf, now become extinct. Steller sea cow now become extinct from Russia. And the three different subspecies, Bali, Javan and Caspian, of tiger have also become extinct very recently. Very recently means within 40 to 50 years. The last 20 years alone have witnessed the disappearance of 27 species. Careful analysis of records shows that extinction across taxa are not random. Some groups, like amphibians, appear to be more vulnerable to extinction. Presently, 12% of all birds, 23% of all mammal species, 32% of all amphibian species, and 31% of all gymnosperm species in the world face the threat of extinction. From a study of the history of life on Earth through fossil records, we learned that large-scale loss of species like the one we are currently witnessing have also happened earlier, even before the appearance of the human on this earth. During the long period since the origin and the diversification of life on Earth, there are 5 episodes of mass extinction of species. But the 6th extinction, that is presently in progress, are different from the previous 5 episodes of mass extinction. How? In terms of rate. The current species extinction rates are estimated to be 100 to 1000 times faster than in the pre-human times, and our activities are responsible for the faster rates. Ecologists have warned us by telling that if the present trend continues and if we don't take care, then nearly half of all the species on Earth might be wiped out within the next 100 years. Now the question comes, what will happen if there is loss of biodiversity? In general, loss of biodiversity in a region may lead to decline in plant production. That is, in that particular region, the plant biomass is going to reduce. Number 2, it will become responsible for showing the less resilient or less resistant to the environmental changes, say for example drought. It will also become responsible for increasing variability in certain ecosystem processes such as plant productivity, water use, and pest and the disease cycles, etc. In the next video, we will discuss causes of biodiversity losses.